Welcome everybody, Pursuit here, playing some 7 Days to Die, and apparently I am freezing. We are on the Nomad Wanderer Lifestyles mod pack, and why can I not get warm? Well, let's turn on the fire for a minute. Apparently I need to find some better clothes. Let's put it over there instead. Probably can cook something up here. Today, I plan on running around, but I think we've got a broken leg still for 38 minutes, so maybe we'll just do some more looting of this building while we wait for things to get healed back up again. Let's go ahead and cook up some water here while we're got the fire running anyways, and maybe a little more goldenrod tea. I'm not going to be growing it, so I'm not going to care about saving extras. Let's go ahead and get something to drink. I needed to clarify something on the forge, the simple forge, which I destroyed. I did fix the mod, so hopefully before this one even goes out, you'll see I'll have this change update sent out. But I've made it so that the simple forge here, we had one of these set up before. And yes, I grabbed it from my creative menu because I fixed the mod, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the one that I would have lost otherwise. So the best thing you can do to pick these up is to go ahead and do this. The other thing you can do is to break them down. If you don't know what this is, I'm saying the take because of the land claim block from the fire, or any other line, or the main land claim block. Either one will work to take it back. But I did fix this so that when I break this now, we should get the simple forge back. And I've done this with all of the lower tier items. It's kind of like you can pick them up and put them in some kind of a storage that you have. See, I got one back. We're going to go ahead and scrap it though, because we're going to take the metal from it. We probably need to build another one later. So you're going to lose some resources here though. But I'm not going to worry about it right now because I want the metal more. You get 150 metal back from that, from scrapping it. But we're going to... So the ones that I've done, you'll have to disassemble... if you want parts back, you'll have to disassemble the forge. And you won't get the forge back. You can use the pickup option, but if you don't have the pickup option, you could also do use a disassemble tool, meaning the forge you can use the pry bar on, which I've got in my hand right now. You can use a claw hammer and a wrench. This is the vanilla workstations are going to be using this, the upper levels of them. So you'll want to disassemble if you want to get the anvil back from the forge, and you'll get some of the rocks and the clay back. The workbench, you'll want to use a claw hammer. The chemistry station, you'll want to use a claw hammer also, and you can get workbench hardware for the workbench. You can get beakers from the chemistry station, and you'll get some of the parts that it takes to build them. And I'm going on that basis that it's too big of an item to carry around, whereas these, whereas smaller things like the campfire, you could get a pot from if you disassemble it. Well, if you break the campfire, clarify. If you break the campfire, you get a pot. You can also do the pickup thing and take it that way. But the higher level ones, I mean, heck, just put down a campfire and take it with you. But if you don't want to do that, you can get the parts from them instead. But like the mini chem station now, you can just break the simple forge. You can break the learning station. You can just break, because they're smaller items and not the vanilla ones. The vanilla ones, you'll want to disassemble them with a claw hammer or a wrench, or for this one, which is a very basic setup here, you can use the crude pry bar also. Hopefully I can put a message in there clarifying that in my mod, so it's a little simpler, maybe even in the information, which you can't really see information about this. You'd have to like type in forge, click on it, and then hopefully I'll put some information in here to help read. There's already a lot of information there, but to be able to read this better, I'm going to take some updating. It always takes updating to make this thing the way you want it, so we'll just have to hope that I get there. And I will eventually. It's just a matter of having time and the energy and the focus to do it. But I've been pretty good at keeping up with it over the past week, so since I released it, so hopefully we can keep that up. So anyways, time is a wasting. We're just going to do some regular running around here. Let's get a little bit of steel. Going with steel arrowheads. So we can make 30 of them because we've got... No, that's not what... Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because they take 4 iron each. They do not take clay anymore because I said before it was like 10 to 1. It's like 5 to 1. So there just wasn't a good way to transfer it over, and I felt these are simple enough that you just don't need the clay anyway. So we're not going to worry about having clay for it. We're just going to craft it straight out that way. I should have enough material there also to get that done. There we go. Let's go ahead and craft those up and get in this building. Steel crossbow bolts. And it looks like I ended up crafting a arrow here before, but you know what? We have recipes to fix that. Steel crossbow bolt. Just don't accidentally craft them into iron if you don't have to. That's just my way of, hey, I'm running around with a bunch of iron and I find 10 steel and I don't want to make them fit my inventory, so let's just make them into iron. You know, you're like downgrading them, so you're not like getting any awesome bonus out of them or anything. We already did the casing, so we should be good. I'm gonna, looks like I've warmed up a little bit. I am gonna bring this poncho. Let's leave the clay here. Let's leave the stones, pipes. Let's leave the jar. I don't think I have any reason for a jar. Let's leave the gas. Let's craft up a little bit more tea. We need there a minute and a half. That's good. And we're getting hungry. We might just have to eat some food in the building here because you don't want to see me sitting around here wasting any more time. You are better off to eat some cooked food because it's going to be better for you in general, but we're just going to skip that part. So do I have everything I would need? I just keep money on me because it's easy to use. Bullet a gun here in case we need to fire some of our ammo, so let's go. Inside, see where we broke our leg. And we got the main stuff out of the way with clarifying what was happening with the simple forge there. So let's head back up. We do not want to fall through there again, but it will be pretty hard to fall through the same place we fell through before because, hey, there's a hole in the floor now. If I miss the hole in the floor now, I don't know what to tell you. If I'm that bad, then pop-up zombies. You see that as I turn around the corner? He's like, bunk, pop up. So I thought I already cleared these guys away, but apparently they decided that my clearing away of them was not good enough. Oh, and my knife. My knife. Can we make another knife while we're running around? We can. Oh no, I can't. Can I do this? I can't do the survival one. The reason why I can't do the survival one is because I made it so it takes a workbench to do. So, joke's on me. When this breaks, I'm going to have to put it away and do a regular one. So let's just go ahead and do a hunting knife anyways. Just a regular one. I don't even know where a workbench is around here. I have to do it in the compact station. You know, I don't mind the way that I changed the mods. Going, well, are you complaining about your own mods? Well, I'm not complaining about my own mod. I'm just acknowledging the fact that not even I know everything that's going on with it, and because I changed so much, I'm just getting used to the changes. I like the changes that I made. I had good reasons for making them. But like anything, I haven't been playing it enough to remember all of my changes right off the bat. So let's go ahead and make myself a hunting knife because this one is not going to keep up. That's one of the... Oh, there it is. That's one of the downsides. Apparently I made that before, and I forgot about it, and I forgot you couldn't combine it. It's alright, though. Let's just go ahead and let's see the difference. we've got 26 damage versus 23, so it's a little bit better. It's also better for using on animals, but right now let's just put it in here because we don't need to waste our inventory space. Lovely. As I learn the mod, you learn the mod. As I change things, hopefully I remember. But it is in the notes there. I just didn't read the notes. It does say where you need to craft it, which is something that I was getting requests about, and it's not, most mods don't even worry about that, so we've got that at least taken care of. Let's try this again after spending 10 minutes getting to where I need to be. Which way do I go around here? Apparently the zombies are all back. And this knife is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. See that? So, thinking that my survival knife is above, it's not like that much above it, but it is enough above it that you need to pay attention. And that it is worth getting that extra little bump if you're the guy who can craft the survival knives and keep them fixed. And I could just repair that one too. Which, if I hadn't already crafted this one, I think I might just repair it and deal with the durability loss. That's also an option. You don't need a workbench to repair it, and it uses forged iron. We've been in there. It's just a matter of which way you want to go on a lot of this stuff. Like in the vanilla, just how you want to take the different features of the game. Okay, so I do not trust any of this floor here. Wow, the Magna book, I did not... It's not my fault that this thing is giving me every single time. We don't need a hunting knife, so let's go ahead and scrap this. Scrap this. Scrap this. We already read one of those, just barely. And let's read this one, because I like to have all of my schematics unlocked. So, we got 3 more skill points. That is awesome. Come on, read. It's because I was doing something else. I was reading a different one. So that's going to be 3 skill points more. Do we have this one? We do. Let's get another skill point. And let's... we were getting cold before. We might want to... Let's see what we're currently wearing. T-shirt. We might want to go back and forth between these two until we might need that for the nighttime. Let's go ahead and break open this safe. Yeah, all the information on making all my stuff is now in... It says what workstation stuff takes to build it and see. Crafting, learning station, compact weapon station, workbench, forge. We got several different tiers, and the survival knife also says where it can be crafted. And because it's a higher level, like steel wannabe item, it takes making the forge or the gas forge. Oh, and apparently I made it so you can do it in the compact weapon station. I'll have to rethink that. I don't know if I want it to be in there or not. But for now, apparently you can. I just crafted the wrong one. Go figure. Live and learn. Mod and learn. Mod and don't learn. Okay, here we go. And we get lots of gun parts. Nice. Those are going to be good to take to the trader. Let's see if we have assemble. We do not have the pistol recipe yet, but we do have the silenced version? Okay, yeah, you can craft the silenced version, but if you don't have the silenced barrel, then yeah, you're kind of lucky. I think I need to add that also. Wow. That's why I play my own mod and I ask for information, because my release of this is kind of a little alpha. So we're gonna... Oh yeah, I can do any of those. I need to lock those away behind the recipes. I think I will. So let's just use the non-functioning version, pretend that it isn't already unlocked for me. Let's go ahead, and there we go. We combine those a little bit so they're easier to manage. Is this shoes any better than what they are better than what I'm wearing. Well, not really. We need to really combine these to make them better. But I think I'm going to use the one with the better durability because I don't know when I'm going to find, see the concussion, puncture, and stuff. We're going to wear the green ones because these are lower. I'm sure we'll find better ones later. We'll just kind of go with it for now. Okay, wait. Oh, I was going to show you. Oh, beware. I should have read the sign that said beware, but I was too quick. So it looks like this is not... I'll even show you. Ah, I fell to my death. No, I do not. It's a safe floor over here. Let's go ahead and break up this. No, it's not, because all we've got is our crude pry bar. If I had a hammer, maybe I would do something with it, but I don't. So, how much time we got left? We got a bit of time. Let's do a little more looting here. Shouldn't be finding too many ferals. I mean, that's the thing to worry about when you're running around in these areas, that there's ferals going to be around. Oh, look at that, another gun. I'm going to be selling pistols for days to the trader. Nothing else in here? I was wondering if there's something behind the door, but there's not, because this block is actually in that area. So, grab a few more chairs to scrap them. Even though they look like metal, they're not, they're wood. I'm gonna have to watch this video back and see all the things that I want to change from this. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get trapped in there with two zombies. Thank you, no. And a level, thank you. Something more to sell. We got lots of things to sell to the trader. So we can sneak up on this guy and shoot him in the face. So if there's a zombie in the room, you're probably pretty good. No falling floor, and there wasn't a sign on the door, on the wall. Let's read this one, and let's scrap this one, because we've already got it. More skill points for me. Sweater. I'm gonna keep this, the hooded sweater, because it's got 5 more points of insulation. So let's just scrap this one. Let's go ahead and get a little more leather, like I said. My leather and duct tape is a little low, so let's grab a little bit more of that. I don't think I can even craft anything good. I think there's a leather duster recipe now, but leather chest armor. Yeah, the leather dusters will give you some warmth, but they're not. Oh, look, in the black suit. I might have to keep this black suit on hand until I find something better. Yeah, look at that. I probably just should wear one of these. Right now I'm at 60, so I could probably use a little bit of warmth, so let's wear this. And I think it will switch with this one. Yes, it will. So if we switch between those two, this one gives you minus 20. This one gives you plus 30, so let's go ahead and... That's a 50-degree difference. So hopefully that'll maintain me somewhere at a suitable level of warmth. Grab this. We don't need these pants. They're pretty garbage. Let's keep going. Maybe we can clear this floor before we go. Give me some more chairs. You cheater zombie. I was gonna poke you in the head and you did your little spin move. That's one of those things that bugs me, that it's like, how do you guys mess that up? You like tweaked a number in the wrong direction or something? I don't know what they did. How's our cloth doing? 118. We could get some of these for cloth. Hey, they give me leather. That's cool. I don't think that's something I modded unless I screwed up. Oh, these arrowheads. We might just end up scrapping those and turning them into steel arrowheads instead. Let's see, reed. Okay, now we can make first aid kits, which are a little bit more complicated than the vanilla ones. Because I took blood out of them, to remove blood from the game, because I thought that was a really silly feature. Because of my medical background, I couldn't see any reason it was worth having a system like that uses blood. Yeah, let's just scrap these. We need some inventory space. What do we have here that I can put down? I can actually, let's put up. Can't. Let's assemble with this. Somebody's making noise down there. Hopefully I remember I put that flashlight on there. Let's see. Read. My scavenging is great, so I am going to get a lot of these schematics early on. I've already got one for the sniper rifle. I'm surprised I don't have one for the pistol yet, the way this goes. So we know we've already got that one, so we can scrap it. And let's read this one. Read this. Give me to read. Thank you. So if I do remember to cut out anything... Yeah, I got my cowboy hat better. If I do remember to cut out some for the safe that I broke into, I don't know where we'll be on this episode because I didn't try and figure it out in particular. We'll just see where we end up. Okay, too much loot. Just leave some rotting flesh in the drawer here. What else can we do? Shoot. We just got too much good stuff. What a problem, what a problem. Let's just go ahead and... No, I don't want to drink that. We'll do something else later. Let's just have a can of meat. Scrap this. Are these worth keeping around? No, they're probably not. We are on the casing currency, so that would be like 30, 5 times as much under regular stuff, and this would be like 50. Do we have any? Oh, we've got those on right now. Let's just scrap these. Give us a little more metal and a little bit better inventory space. Oh, and I didn't scrap this one yet. How many of those have I gotten? Like, seriously, ridiculous amount of those. Okay, so got a hole through the wall here and another hallway down. Well, that was the room I was just in. Pretty sure, yeah, it was. So elevators are not open anymore on this side. There's probably going to be some special kind of a way up and around. Some of these doors, those are all locked. I think they want me to go in there, but like, let's not waste our ammo on this dude. Still got a decent knife, even if I did leave my good one downstairs. I'm torn. I'm torn between making the survival knife. Do we have a cooking pot? Yeah, we have a cooking pot. I'm torn between making the survival knife something, whether it's easier to craft or not. It is repairable, so that is an option that I think will be the way to go with it. I just will need to remove the recipe. I'll need to remove the recipe from the compact weapon station. I think it's a little too easy to craft, and I need to keep it a little more complicated. You'll have to find yourself a workbench or craft one in order to make a new one, because it's a high durability item. Seriously, is there no way to get... I don't think that's a mine over there, but... Oh, okay, see, look, there is a way to get through. You can go around that way. Oh, I can't even pick that up. Who knows? It could be mine. I could use it to cook something up here. Let's just put it in the fridge. Might set up a campfire here later. So I think it's time for me to get going though, people. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm really gonna have to watch my video and pay attention to all the things I said that I need to change. Probably won't happen in the next update because I said too many things. But it should happen soon. And they're minor changes, but they're just helping to balance things out a little bit. So subscribe here for future content if you're not a member of my channel, and leave some comments as to what you thought, how I can improve things. And give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And I will see you in the next one. Now get on with your pursuit. And I think I'll just go down and dump all my loot off, and then we'll figure out what to do the next day.